many times have you promised yourself, starting tomorrow, I'll stop doing this? You try for maybe a day or two, relying purely on willpower, and then you crash. Why? Because you're kind of fighting a battle you can't really win. Habits are not failures of character. They are more of like neurological shortcuts designed by your brain. Your bad habits aren't random. They all follow a predictable three-part cycle called the habit loop: cue, routine, and reward. Today we're going to break down this loop piece by piece. Once you understand the mechanics, you kind of stop fighting the habit and start redesigning it. So let's dissect that habit loop. Number 1, the cue, which is kind of like your trigger. This is like the environmental or emotional trigger that sets the whole chain in motion. So it could be from your stress, boredom, a time of day, can say like 5 p.m., or a place like walking past a fridge. You must identify this first. Number 2, the routine, which is your behavior. So this is the habit itself, checking social media, doom scrolling, or procrastinating by watching TV. This is the part we always focus on, but it's actually the easiest part to change. Number 3, the reward, aka craving satisfaction. So this is kind of like your immediate good feeling, the relief and temporary satisfaction, or the distraction that your brain is actually craving. Your brain kind of remembers this reward and reinforces the entire loop. The fatal mistake most people make is trying to eliminate the routine entirely. That never works, period. Because the cue and the underlying need for the reward are still there. The secret to lasting change is to keep the cue and the reward the same, but strategically change the routine. So number 1, you isolate the cue and the craving. So when you feel the urge for a bad habit, stop and ask, what am I actually feeling? Is it boredom? Is it stress? Is it loneliness? Is it laziness? Or you can also ask, where am I? On the couch, near the snack cupboard, on the bed. When you kind of identify these specific cues, you can prepare a counter routine. Next, you can put a 5-minute replacement rule. So when the cue hits, don't revert back to bad routines. Instead, insert a new healthier routine that gives you the same reward. So like, let's say the cue is stress and the reward is relief. So instead of the old routine, snacking at midnight, try the new routine, which is 5 minutes of like deep breaths or quick walks. You can get the relief, but without the guilt. And the next is, you can make the good cue visible. To start a new habit, you actually need to make the cue kind of obvious. If you want to exercise in the morning, lay out your gym clothes next to the bed. It's a cue. If you kind of want to read more, put a book on your pillow. It's a cue. By making these desired actions trigger unavoidable, you kind of jumpstart your own loop. Changing your life isn't actually about having a superhuman willpower, We're not all superheroes. It's more of being a great system designer. Your bad habits are efficient systems. Your job is to create even more efficient and positive systems. Stop seeing habits as moral failings. Start seeing them as loops that you can strategically design. If understanding the habit loop helped you demystify your struggles, hit that like button, share this video with someone trying to break a cycle, and subscribe to Live Smart Asia for more system upgrades. See you next time!